Hi guys, Matt Thomas here at Cedar Rock Studio Guitar Gallery in Indiana, and today we've got a very special guitar here for you. This is a brand new GR Bear OM. Now this one features a just gorgeous Italian spruce top on it with a little bit of character. It's almost like it wants to be bear claw, but it's just a lot of side silking throughout here. But as you spin it around, have a look at this very unique Brazilian rosewood back and sides. Now, he had said to us that he believes that this came out of Portugal over 100 years ago, and this is some very sought after Brazilian rosewood by furniture makers and, you know, legacy builders and stuff like that. Now it's bound all the way around with Brazilian and what looks to be a flamed koa purfling. I can't be certain, but I'm pretty sure that that's what this is. Now it's also got a Brazilian rosewood bridge, and a buckeye burl Rosette that's bound with that same unknown to me purfling, face purfling. Now another thing I want to mention before moving on is that it's got a Soundport here, and you can really tell from looking at it the thickness of these sides. So he does structured sides, but what I thought was really cool is the whole inside of the Soundport is actually bound with carbon fiber. And it also gives you a peek at the mastery and wizardry that he creates on the inside of this guitar, which in particular I thought was really cool. A lot of times on cutaway guitars, for the transverse, they'll either angle it or just cut it short. This actually follows straight across under the fingerboard and then curves to meet the side at the Florentine here. I haven't quite seen that before, and it's just astounding to see this stuff. Now it's got a ebony fingerboard with a mahogany neck that's a beautiful even C shape all the way up into a very deep carved heel here. But what you can see here is this beautiful Wingate overlay for the back cap that kind of extends into the first couple of frets of the back of the neck here. Now the head cap is also a very gorgeous cut of buckeye burl that's bound all the way around with Brazilian and a maple purfling. But I really love what he's done with the tip of the headstock here. I can only imagine what a nightmare of mitering that must be. But man, does it just look so unique and cool. To top it off, it's also got these Goto Cosmo 510 tuners here that are actually 21-to-1 ratio, and these kind of marbled buttons on them, which I think go really well with the buckeye burl head cap here. Now I think that about covers all the beauty of the instrument, but I don't care how great it looks. This thing is ridiculous. It is so incredibly sensitive and loud. It's got, I mean, dragster level horsepower. You could just barely play it. But man, I'm afraid to hit it hard because it's probably going to overdrive the mic. It probably just did. I don't care. I just want to keep doing it. This thing has got more headroom than you'd ever want, which is great because this is one of the most dynamic instruments I've ever played. It sounds very big and rich, even barely playing it, but it doesn't matter how hard you drive it. it just stays that same beautiful tone, but just gets resonator loud. Now that's probably thanks to his falcate bracing and all the lovely testing he does. But man, this is a very special guitar. I want it to go home with me. I can't afford it, but I want it. Now the other thing that I just noticed looking down that I didn't see anywhere else, it's a 13 fret to body as well. So it pushes the bridge a little bit lower in this belly, which maybe helps for some of that warmth. I don't know that it would really matter. With his style of building, I think he can make anything sound good. But this one just, to my ears, sounds especially good. One more thing that I want to note, all the instrument is glossed, and it's got a satin finish on the back of the neck and back of the head cap. So it's just so beautiful and smooth, but has almost that open pore feel to it, which feels just very organic. So if you got any other further questions about this very special, brand new GR Bear 13 fret OM, message Alan at cedarrockstudio.com. And thanks for listening.